What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, they know on the handle is. Hustler, get your mind right. Welcome to another episode of Roof Hustlers, baby, where we tackle all your daily door-to-door objections, rejections, and we teach you guys how to make connections, man. Because if you ain't out here creating genuine customer connections, building better customer relationships, and giving premier customer service, you ain't making a difference in your wallet or the community, baby. So that's what we do over here at Roof Hustlers. Help you guys go from average to good, from good to great. Always keeping food on your plate, baby, because if you do what I do, you know it's a jungle out here, man. So this week on Roof Hustlers, what I'm going to be tackling with you guys is some things to keep in mind while you pitching your homeowner. All right? Before I even get too in-depth about what we're going to be talking about today, I want to let you guys know what I'm about to tell you will not be beneficial to you if you don't know your script. If your company has provided you guys with a script, I need you to know your script like the back of your hand, man. You guys need to know your script like the Star Spangled Banner. You need to know your script like your social security number, man. You need to be one with your script, because if you don't know your script by heart, you're still thinking about your script. And if you're thinking about your script, you can't focus on your homeowners, so you actually can figure out what the problem is so you can actually help them solve the problem. So the things I'm about to tell you, it ain't going to do you no good if you guys don't know your script. So make sure you know your script by heart, man. Let's get it cracking. First thing first, I'm going to need you guys to get off that selfish tip, man. A lot of you guys out here knocking doors and you're only thinking about yourself. You focused on me. I'm going to need you guys to cut that out. You guys need to stop looking at it from a what I have perspective and start looking at it more from a what will it do for others? What we do benefit your homeowner? You know, you signing them up, they potentially having damage, you show them the steps to move forward, they got a brand new roof. Start looking at it from that type of point of view, guys. Another thing is you want to start looking at it from other people's perspectives so you can solve their problems. Stop looking at it from your perspective. Get to know your homeowner, look at it from their perspective so you can see how helping them get a 10 grand roof and they only got $1,000 deductible is going to do some wonders for their life. You know what I mean? So get off the me tip, guys, and start looking at it from how what we do is going to help other people. How these homeowners going to benefit from this process. Their equity going to go up, man. You put a couple $1,000s into their roof if they selling the house, man. We can do some amazing things for people, but you guys got to get off the what the homeowner is doing for you and look at it from what you're doing for your homeowner. And another thing to keep in mind, a superior salesman, he gonna inspire his buyer to feel the benefits of his product. So if you give a great pitch with great energy, great set the tone of voice, all those awesome things, your homeowner gonna qualify himself. He gonna want to sign up. It ain't gonna be too much convincing, you know what I mean? If you give a great pitch and you give them great inspiration, they're going to sign themselves up. They're going to want to buy, you know what I mean? So it ain't going to be too much work you got to do because you already put all the work into your pitch. But those are just a couple things to keep in mind while you're pitching your homeowner. But the three things I want to touch on today, I want to touch on your opening, I want to touch on your social clues, and last but not least, baby, I want to check on the call to action, because all these great things I'm telling you don't mean nothing if you don't know how to assume the sale and close that deal, baby. Okay, guys, we're going to focus on your opening. So your opening pitch, I want to let you know the first sentence got power. It's power in the first sentence, guys. It ain't about what you're saying. It's about how you're saying it. Y'all know how Kevin Hart say it with your chest. When you guys out there pitching, man, make sure you putting some authority behind your words. You emphasize on the important things that, hey, we can help you guys get a brand new roof and get the insurance company to pay for it. Sounds awesome, right? You guys need to be putting some power behind those things, you know. So your first sentence, it ain't about what you're saying. It's about how you're saying it, guys. Another thing you want to understand is that energy sets the tone for the conversation. So every door, you guys' energy need to be on 90 or better. Your energy need to be on 90 or higher every door. Don't be taking doors off. Don't be giving one door 50, one door 60, this door 80. Every door need to be 90 or better, because energy sets the tone. So once you set the tone, guess what? You control the value, man. So y'all need to set the tone at every door. Have great energy at every door. Do not be cutting people short. And Another thing to keep in mind when you, in your opening pitch, man, you gotta want to create a connection as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So as you're walking up to that door, you already need to be finding things that you could connect and build with your homeowner. You hear me? They got an Alabama sign. Hey, you might not be an Alabama fan, but you about to build a connection real quick. You know, anything you see a nice Bible verse. You know, you see the yard look nice. You see they might have just painted the house. Any type of thing that can build a quick connection with the homeowner is important in your opening. Okay? So your opening pitch, guys, your first sentence is powerful. It's not about what you're saying, it's about how you say it. Make sure your energy, high energy at every door, because energy sets the tone for the conversation. And like I said, when you set the tone, you what? Control the volume, baby. And you also want to create a connection as soon as possible. So don't wait till you're almost done to try to create a connection. You want to create that connection within those first 10, 12 seconds when you're talking to your homeowner, because it's important, guys. It's important. So those three things I feel like very important in your opening pitch. So keep those in mind when you're pitching your homeowner. Now we're going to talk about your social clues. All right, now your social clues. Your social clues, guys. And like I said earlier, you need to know your script by heart. Because if you're thinking about your script, you can't pay attention to social clues. You can't pay attention that when you're looking at the homeowner and you're asking them certain questions, their eyes looking around. And if you know anything about us humans, man, when you're looking around, you're looking for a lot. You're looking for a lot, man. So your social clues, you want to pay attention to people, eye contact. You want to make sure they're looking at you, man. You don't want to be pitching somebody and they looking at the TV. That don't make no sense. You know, you want to pay attention to their body language. Is they standing tall? Is they defensive? Is they guarded? Is they slouching? You know, and one thing that you kind of want to do is mimic people's body language, because people feel comfortable when they kind of see you doing what they doing. But like I said, those things that you can't focus on if you're focused on your script. Pay attention to those social clues. When you're pitching a homeowner, guys, and they're not responding the way you want them to respond, stop your pitch. Stop your pitch, guys. Stop your pitch, man. And ask your homeowners, hey, what's wrong? What's the issue? You okay? Is there a problem? Did I say something? Because homeowners won't hesitate to tell you what the actual problem is. That way you can figure out the way that homeowner might want to receive the information that you're giving them. That way you can give it to them the right way. So you need to pay attention to your social clues, guys. The eye contact, body language, their demeanor, tone of voice. Anything that you can notice about them that can show you that they might be feeling some type of way, or they might not be fully engaged on what you guys saying when you're pitching them. And then if you're pitching your homeowner and they not responding, or they look like a zombie, stop your pitch, man. Stop your pitching. Just ask them what the issue is or what may be on their mind, because the more you know, the better. So when you're pitching your homeowner, you need to pay attention to your social clues. Social clues can tell you a lot about these homeowners, man. So make sure you're focused on your homeowner, reading their body language, making good eye contact, paying attention to all these great things instead of paying attention to your script. Your script need to be to a point now where you guys don't even think about it. You know, you ever heard of that saying, just don't think? That's how your script need to be. Somebody need to ask you to pitch, and you can pitch without even thinking about your script, because you need to know it that well. Because if you don't know it that well, guys, you can't pay attention to social clues. You can't pay attention to how you're saying it. You know what I mean? None of those things. So social clues, guys, pay attention to them when you're pitching your home. All right, and last but not least, guys, we want to talk about your call to action. When you're pitching, a lot of you guys got great pitches, but you don't know how to close the deal. You don't know how to assume the sale. You don't know how to cross that line, which ultimately leads to pen to paper, which ultimately leads to making you some money. So first of all, somewhere between your pitch from middle, beginning to end, you need to be getting the homeowner name. You need to be getting the first name. You need to be getting the last name. I know you're like, what? Why I need a name? Because name builds a minor level of trust. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? If you're pitching your homeowner, if you do what I do, you know people don't like to give out their information. So once they give you a name, they done gave you surface level of trust. Having surface level of trust is enough to assume the sale. So that call to action, guys, is important in your pitch. So when you get to the end, your closing, whatever your script may be, for us is, you know, when we say, now if there's damage, you're going to want to take that next step to get your insurance company involved, correct? and your homeowner gives you the head nod yes, that's when you simply say, awesome, Mr. Bryant, what's your first name? Booyah. That's that assume to sell. That pen to paper, you don't ask them, do you want an inspection? You don't say, is this something you're interested in? You just say, all right, awesome, Mr. Bryant, what's your first name? You get straight to work, baby, pen to pad. Because when you put that pen to pad, your homeowner committed. They committing now. They feel committed. Now they got to give you the name. You get the address. Boom, you get the signature, guys. Hey, you done closed the deal, baby. You know what I mean? So then you pitch. Last part of your pitch, man, that call to action, it is very important. I mean, you guys to not ask for deals unless you're saying, hey, what I got to do to earn your business today. Never wrong, nothing wrong with always asking that question. But we saying you don't want to say, is that something that you might be interested in? Or, okay, can I get you set up? Or, okay, would you like one? No. It's, what's your first name, Mr. Bryant? Pen to pad, baby. Call to action. Commit without your homeowner being fully committed, and they'll follow suit, baby. They will follow suit. So that last thing I wanted to talk about was call to action. That call to action, pen to pad, baby. And make sure you guys getting the name, first name, last name. Somewhere in there, you need to be getting some name, building some trust with your homeowners. That way you can close that deal, baby. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about this week on Roof Hustlers. Some things to keep in mind when you're pitching your home. So we're going to recap real quick. The opening. It's power in your first sentence, baby. It's not about what you say. It's about how you say it. Your social clues. Pay attention. Make eye contact. The body language. Their demeanor. Their tone of voice. All those things. You need to be paying attention to your social clues. And last but not least, that call to action, baby. Assume to sell. Pen to pad. Pen to paper. Whatever you want to call it. That call to action is the most important, because if you don't know how to take that step to close a deal, you won't make no money, baby. Then you ain't making a difference in your wallet or the community, and that ain't what we do over here at Roof Hustlers, man. We make a big difference. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about this week. I appreciate you guys paying attention and tuning in this week. Make sure if you like what you saw today, you hit the share button. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave you some comments down in the comment box. We do pay attention to those. If there's anything you guys want us to discuss on Roof Hustlers, send us an email at roofhustlers@gmail.com. Follow us on the Twitter at Roof Hustlers. Facebook, same thing, Roof Hustlers. The Instagram page, we're getting that up, Roof Hustlers. So, Roof Hustlers, baby. Where we hustle hard, we hustle smart, and we ain't afraid to bogart, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, Deshaun. Much love and respect, and I'm out.